is great in the mother-loving state. It's been a long time since post-Wrestlemania, but we are here. We are back, and you are looking at the two-time, the dose-time RWC Golden Opportunity winner with a chain that looks like it was inspired by Flavor Flav, and I don't know. Maybe it was not.
It probably was.
Watch your mouth. And I'm being joined by a full crew, which includes
none other than the bad. No, I've tried to be like G Money. It's just me. I can't be G Money. Jeez.
You can't. You cannot. You know. All right, who else is here?
You are joined by the new one half of the outlaw tag team champions, wrestling tag team champions. Mm-hmm. Numbers don't lie. J5 and the new RWC Extreme International Champion, J5.
So numbers don't lie. That's the catchphrase now?
No, numbers don't lie is the tag team. His name is Alex 6, and I'm J5. So we're numbers don't lie. And I just came up with our
because there's a 5 and a 6.
and then the tag finisher is the 11.
See, look at that. Because 5 plus 6 equals 11.
It does. Wow.
That's everybody. Round of applause. That's actually.
And if you take out one half of the tag team titles or the tag team champions, you get. I ain't even gonna go into the Steiner match. I'm not gonna go into the Steiner match.
That's quick maths right there.
I'm not gonna go into that. You have a 1 1/3 chance.
66 and 66 and 65 chance of winning. Jesus.
Right.
And then to my
right. It is I. The very best at talk wrestling is DB.
DB is back.
I'm back.
DB is back. We are all back. It's been a long time. I don't know what's been going on. It's hard to schedule everything. So much has happened, but we are
really
here.
Has.
And as you can see, look, this is episode number 132, and I just put big stories in wrestling because it's too much to cover and a single title.
Did you see? You see that 132? That's 3 plus 2, 5, plus 1, 6.
All right, all I know is the numbers don't lie. That's all I know.
Numbers don't lie, bro. Numbers don't lie. It was a special reason.
DB don't math good, so let's not do too much today. I'm just saying.
That blew my mind.
DB doesn't care about money until he doesn't care about numbers until it comes to money.
You got it.
It doesn't care about numbers until it hits his account.
You got it. That's real. Then I know how to do math very well. Let me tell you.
That's it.
All right. So
we got to try to stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops, you know?
He's 2 for 2 today. Jay is 2 for 2 today. These titles have changed him.
Oh, look, it's the hair.
It must be. He's giving some
growing.
Samson knowledge there.
It's growing. Dude, ain't no bunk beds in the graveyard.
Okay. Now you do too, bud. Okay. Just
he a fan.
Real quick, can we talk about the greatest rap beef in years between Drake and Kendrick?
Let's just say that.
Look, Team USA is so petty right now.
Yeah,
they are so petty. So they had the exhibition game yesterday, and their warm-up song was Drake's diss track to not Drake's diss track, but Kendrick Lamar's diss track to Drake, and they were playing Team Canada.
Terrible. Terrible already. Terrible. That song has gotten everywhere. It's just pure insanity. It is the song of the year at this point.
Yeah. You just wait. Like you're gonna hear it at WWE soon, but all you're gonna hear is that's gonna be it.
Or somebody, or you know how they like to make a remix version of like their own version. Somebody's gonna come out to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just wait on it.
I'm working on mine.
Your diss track?
Wait on it, man.
Now
so much has happened.
Yes. Where did we leave off? So we were
We
posting.
left off with WrestleMania. That was the last thing we did. The new era of the new era of WWE after WrestleMania. That's where we left off.
Did we ever talk about it?
I
No.
believe we did.
Okay,
no,
good.
we did. Unless I wasn't on that one.
I
don't
think we did. Yeah, me and Sir Money. Hello, D-Mac in the house.
He's
Legend.
busy.
What's up, man?
Indie legend right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
I got your Gorilla Squad holding it down.
yes. So a lot's happened. I guess let's just get right into it then. I guess with the current situation. So, Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Was the most recent WWE show, and we had a lot of big matches. Now, we didn't do a prediction, but was everybody pretty? How were your thinking going into the show? Did you think it was going to end this way that it did?
I didn't think the show. The winner. I had the winner. I did have Drew as the winner.
Yes,
but I didn't think that it was going to go that quick.
Yeah.
No. See, I thought I knew CM Punk was going to mess with Drew. I knew it, but I thought it was going to happen during the Money in the Bank match.
Actually, I'm lying. I knew that. I figured Drew was going to almost win Money in the Bank.
That's what I thought.
CM Punk would screw him.
That's what I thought.
What I meant to say.
Yeah.
I didn't have him winning Money in the Bank though. Absolutely not. You know?
It makes sense why they did it, even though everybody hated it. So let's just go ahead and.
I loved it.
Yeah. I thought it was perfect. No, it was perfect. Well, here's the thing I say. It's like we've already had a year-long guy with the suitcase with Damian Priest where he was like back and forth and stuff. We already been there, done that. So it was time. Like, I really think it was time.
I mean,
truthfully,
this one just fit the story just perfectly.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What other way can you we just saw CM Punk screw that man twice.
Yeah.
Right. What would be the third biggest way to like screw somebody? Not even just keeping him from winning the briefcase, but he wins the briefcase. He's about to cash it in, and then you screw him. It doesn't get any bigger than that. At this point, Drew has to like kidnap his dog. Like he's got to take Larry hostage or something.
Well, Drew's been wearing the bracelet this whole time with Larry and AJ's name.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's the fuel for, that was the fuel for this latest incarnation of the story. So
and he also beat the crap out of Punk on that SmackDown after the Clash. So it was going to happen. Like, this was perfect. Now, what I didn't take into account was the Seth Rollins factor. That's why it made even more sense why it had to be that match.
Oh yeah, this was a combination of a great finish and long-term storytelling, and everything just happens at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But that's a perfect example because by the way, did you all watch the WrestleMania documentary?
I did not, but we want to answer this guy's question. Ronald Paul Rackley, what's good? Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
He said, is this the shortest reign? I absolutely, if it's not, if this isn't, I need to know what's closer.
It should be the shortest reign. I'm pretty sure it is.
I absolutely believe that this is the shortest reign.
It's got to be
bananas.
It has got to be
ridiculous. But no, I did not see the WrestleMania documentary.
Oh man, it was really good. It showed you the thought process of everything that went down. So it almost confirmed certain things, where it basically told you the lead up. Like going into Mania, the whole plan was for Cody versus Roman. That was flat out. But The Rock returning to WWE at this time, when the plan was to do The Rock versus Roman last year, and Cody was the fill-in basically, right? So now they were going to just try to do that. The Rock came back, and it was legit. The reaction was. The reaction truly did change things because they showed a video of Cody after winning the Rumble or before, where Triple H told him. He told him the day of, and his reaction was legit, where he was pissed. He was clearly mad. He was like,
as he should have been.
As you should be. And then they showed where he talked about The Rock, and The Rock came out and they shook hands, said he doesn't have to do it at Mania. And then they talked to him again after, and the reaction changed things. Now, this is where it gets a little funny. There's a scene, which you've seen the meme everywhere, with The Rock with glasses.
Yeah.
Yes, that was because he specifically says, he's like, I didn't like the reaction. So I called Nick Khan and Triple H and said that I don't like this reaction, so we should change and go with what the people want. I don't like that the people aren't happy. And I think thinking of a new idea for a character.
Yeah,
see, that's the only,
because the meme is pretty much saying that like the Rock foreshadowed everything.
Yeah.
So like I saw another one where he was like, so I told Hogan, you should just tell him to eat your vitamins and stay and pray.
It was like, so I told Becky to come out and say I'm the man. Like basically, The Rock is the new you lion, even though you're trying to twist it.
Right.
Now, that was the only scene in that thing that was fake. After that, or it felt fake. After that, they showed the process that they were going through, and it was a collaborative process. It was kind of pretty cool. Like, they showed him coming up with the final boss entrance. Like, he would come up with it the day of. Like, he's talking to camera people, Triple H is there, and they're walking through. He's like, yeah, maybe I can just stop right here. And then they're doing it that night. So it is probably one of the most open door, behind the scenes documentaries. So I highly recommend it. So we saw that meme coming left to right. Was a man to me for
Rock was a man to me for that because we didn't want to see that. We wanted the story to finish.
No, we did want the story to finish, but ain't no way it was his idea to do that.
Look, I did kind of want to see Rock and Roman though.
No, I did too.
Probably just not then. Probably not at WrestleMania, but I did want to see it.
Yeah, because now we're in a situation after that because it benefited and everything worked. The final boss character is over. It's like one of the best new characters there is. So now we're in a different situation. And then now WWE's been selling out arenas every week, every day, like every event. Like the crowds have been so full. Like I've even told my wife because, she'll watch and she's like, there's a lot of people there. I was like, yeah, it's not been like this for years. And now it's consistently like this.
Right.
And they've been
mysteries back. Like you legit don't know what's going to happen or who could possibly show up now, where before everything was, you could read about it in a spoiler or like that. And it was predictable.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
Yeah. Now it's not truly. So Money in the Bank, like continued that on. I mean, Clash, perfect example. What happened at Clash where Drew lost because Punk slid in at that last second. And even the way they shot it was perfect. When you see the behind shot of him, he got 1, 2, and then he's like stops right there and screws him over. They've been pitch perfect with it. But yes, that. Now that's for everything. It's like, by the way, so I was talking to G and Jay, and I said, hey, you should make a podcast and call it Smash the Mat.
So I looked at Mark and I was like, hey man, you know what? You should just take this funeral gimmick, put this suit on and you could be the Undertaker. You could roll your eyes in the back of your head. I came up with that.
All right, one more time. So I told Jay, hey, what's your favorite number? So we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should add that to the end of your name. Now you got a name.
So I said to J5, I was like, okay, so your partner's name, his name has a 6 in it. What if you call your team Numbers Don't Lie? And what if you add up the numbers and the finisher is that number?
one more time. So I met G when he was like mixing, and I was like, man, you're worth a lot of money. So then I told him, hey, you shouldn't spell it the normal way like most people would. You should get rid of your E and throw an I in there because it's just crazy shit. So now it's been the best meme. I don't care what anybody say. I love it.
It's almost as good as this though.
Did you see that he actually used it?
Yes.
Oh my God. When you use your own meme of yourself, that is like next level.
That's full awareness.
Oh my God.
Full awareness. Now look, let me ask you guys this question. Did you watch Who Killed WCW?
I did. I only watched the first few episodes.
It was only 4 of them.
Yeah. I only watched the first 2. I have not watched the last 2, but yeah. I pretty much know what's going on.
Bruh, that was it's like, you know the stories.
Yeah.
And they went over stuff that you heard, but like just seeing it again is just like, man. I will say this. I didn't know that the TV network did as much as they did.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Because at first we're like, okay, Hogan, Bischoff made some bad decisions, creative control. But then like, I didn't realize that Turner in itself was like moving money around and like messing with the budget and then like trying to stop them from doing certain things.
Yes.
Like, and it even with the Russo stuff, but it's like I can't even sit there and say that one person killed WCW. It was a collective effort.
It really was. It was them not doing what they should have been doing. Doing things that were, because basically there's a lot of things with wrestling that scares advertisers, and that is where you get your money. It's advertising dollars. Like, people don't understand that. Like, you can be, if you can't get Pizza Hut to sponsor your show, then they got to figure out the money somewhere. Then you become an over budget. The crowds were shrinking because they kept making silly decisions. So then when the new guy came into play, he was just like, we got to dump this show. It's like, there's nothing we could do. And Turner kept it going just because Turner was that type of dude where he loved it. But once...
It's crazy because once they did the merger, there was people at AOL that was like, bro, we don't even want wrestling.
Yes.
Like, they were getting sabotaged from the inside.
Yeah. But I can't blame them. Like, you can't blame them at the same time. If it's not benefiting, then, that's just, they got to look out for the whole network and everything. There's a lot of money.
But it was the biggest, like, it had easily like the highest ratings on the network. There was nothing higher than that.
But
even
still,
with the sports, it was killing. What WCW didn't do was make it, the problem was they didn't make it super advertiser friendly.
That's number one thing.
Like when people complain about WWE in the PG era, you gotta understand, like, they're making it advertiser friendly, and no matter how much you dislike or liked the PG era, whatever, they made ridiculous amounts of money.
That's how they got That's how they got Mattel, and that's how they got Snickers. Yeah. Those were like the 2 biggest sponsors for WWE over the last 20 to 30 years. And honestly, that's what sent them to the stratosphere, which you can thank John Cena for that. You wouldn't be able to get that had WWE not done what it's done. And they're still part of it, even though WWE is kind of going more adult again. Like,
they're getting rid of that.
Because it's about to be a wrap.
Oh yeah, but now they're trusted. You believe in them, and they're making way more money than they did in Attitude Era. Like, so it's a no-brainer. Now you're trusted. That's the problem. WCW after a while wasn't trusted. You couldn't trust it.
Right.
So.
No, that's legit.
All right, so let's go through Money in the Bank, and I guess let's run through and see what we were doing.
Well, look. Do you want to wait? Before let's answer Ronald's question. He said, "What do you think about the Wyatt Six, the Wyatt family returning?"
I like it. I'm liking it so far. Like, I thought they did it pitch perfect.
And I love how they're figuring it out.
Yeah,
you saw them, and then all of a sudden you just don't see them anymore. I mean, you see 1 or 2, but they're not collective, so you're not getting overexposed to them. And
yes,
I need to see something else, but right now I don't really care for it.
What?
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was cool with the original stuff, but like this extra stuff, we'll see. But right now I'm like, I could do without it. But I mean, because bro, you're doing so good. Like, you don't, bro. Bloodline, Drew and Judgment Day, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. I don't need this. I don't need it.
I mean, you kind of do. Show that.
Stuff.
Huh?
They're playing the whole thing out slow enough to where
I mean, and I mean, it's fine. That's fine. I get that. But like, I'm so entertained now by everything. Like, I'm good.
But also show that meme Yeah, show that meme. That's relation. I'll tell you why. That's kind of perfect.
Wait. I don't know which meme you're talking about. I'm going back here.
Oh no, the road meme.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll tell you why this is perfect.
Because you gave me here we go.
Yeah, because nowhere is safe in the WWE now.
You're literally screwed though.
You're screwed. And I think that's what the situation is. Like now you got another huge unsafe group that is running a show. So being a WWE wrestler is the unsafest job there is.
You said it's the unsafest job.
It is the unsafest job. You can't survive anywhere. Like, because NXT just killed off a character in the parking lot again.
There's something about that. Yo, something about that NXT parking lot, boy.
It's unsafe, man.
Like, what are they doing in Orlando, dog? That's just. Hey, D-Mac, we appreciate you.
We're trying. Man. We're back Thursdays. We're back. Yeah. So
this is pure ridiculousness.
It's like there's no safe place in the WWE now. So
there's nowhere to hide. You can't even run.
You can't run. You can't.
Speed?
Yes. Yeah, that's the safest place. That's Twitter.
The speed champion the former speed champion just got murdered too. So it'd be different if you could be speed exclusive.
That's true.
If you could be a speed exclusive, then I can understand. But no. Even a former speed champion just got murdered by Braun Breaker. So
he's going on a rampage.
Which that's another big thing. Ricochet. Can we talk about the releases?
That's what I like. I love what Braun Breaker's doing. I love it.
Yes.
Man.
Oh man.
He's got the right intensity, man, and like they're doing enough to make him seem like a menace.
Yeah,
not
already
a monster, but a menace. He's a menace right now.
Now, do you know what I love too? I love his new theme that has lyrics with it.
You know what? Last time he came out, I don't think I paid it any attention.
Oh yeah, now he's got a theme song. He debuted it at Money in the Bank, where it's got actual lyrics with that.
Okay, yeah, man. Like, all I know is he's like the definition of intensity.
Yeah,
and I enjoy it. I saw people were upset that he lost to Sammy.
No,
and I'm like, no. And I saw a really good point. Like, if you look at the last 2 years, like. Sammy, just like Sammy said, he's not an underdog, but Sammy's been in like big time stories with big time matches, and like he deserves a big win like that.
Yes,
clean.
He's the vet.
Who did it hurt?
Nobody.
Did Braun's status fall any because he lost that match to Sami Zayn? Absolutely not.
Sammy's the vet in this case.
Yeah,
he's human. I mean, if he goes through the whole roster and nobody beats him, then why do I want to watch him?
Yeah. I think we got to get past that streak era, and I think that's the problem. Is there's too many streaks, there's too many extremely strong people, too many records. We've already done that. We've been there, done that. Now we need to tell stories again. Like a lot of people were saying this era, like since WrestleMania, things have been dry. I'm like, no,
dry. How?
I know. Because it's not been as big as I'm like, you have to understand. You have to when you're telling a story, you have to go like pace it. You have to go little by little. Like you need to rebuild to get to these big moments. Like we need history. We need to. You need to show Cody being a fighting champion, and then when you drop in these big challengers, then it matters more. Like you can't just tell a story and then go right to the end every week. It don't work that way.
Like. I understand the thing. It's not dry. There's just no Roman. Roman would like you. It is so funny.
Yeah.
6 years ago to now.
Say it again.
You talk about like, Roman is this and he ain't.
He never here.
And then you see what he's doing. You see what he did. Not what he's doing, but what he did. You saw what he did. How he commanded a microphone.
Yeah.
Like. That his charisma is his aura, his charisma. That's what's missing. That's the only thing that's missing. SmackDown is still great TV. Is still great TV. NXT is entertaining.
Yeah,
it's just no Roman, and now people are trying to figure out without. Man, it's like if you're always used to seeing this, and then you take it away. It's like, well, where's the fan at?
Absence
like,
makes the heart grow stronger.
Where's the fan?
Yeah, absence makes the heart grow stronger.
It's still cool without the fan.
Yeah.
I still acknowledge him as my tribal chief.
But you also can't have things. That's why it was better that Roman wasn't around every week, like because it makes it more important. You have to showcase things like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Look, people are missing out. They're seeing Roman is gone. They're like Roman's not here, and I am suffering.
Which is stupid. Suffering. The show is just as good. If not more consistent, and you got to tell that story so it matters more. Now Cody's a fighting champion. He is the top face. He still sells out. So nothing's changed. You need to leave it alone.
Yeah, look, exactly. Yeah. Of course you want to see him back. The next night after WrestleMania, they're chanting, "We want Roman."
But you ain't going to get it.
He wasn't even gone. It was the next night.
But you're not going to get it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be well after some SummerSlam before we get Roman.
And back. now the tension is building. I don't even know if you could call it tension. The anticipation of his return is
momentum. You're building momentum
after every week. Then they just destroyed Paul Heyman and is doing this, and you got Solo, who I think is doing a great job.
He's killing it. Like I love everything has been pitch perfect
because he's not Roman. He knows he's not, and he's doing it his way. And like it's making you miss Roman because like man, Solo, man, he Roman wouldn't do it like that. Of course he wouldn't.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Although
they're giving you the alternative. They're giving you the alternative.
And you know what's gonna happen. Put up that Rock meme again. So I just want to let you know that I came up with the bloodline when it first came, when 1.0 and 2.0. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna fight each other at SummerSlam or Survivor Series.
Hey, bring it back. And then what's going to happen is now going to be revealed to be the mastermind behind everything. And then it's going to be me versus Cody at WrestleMania 41.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's the point.
Yeah.
And you know, I hated the dumb shit that you would see where people were like, "Oh man, Jacob Fatu is going to overshadow Solo." No, he hasn't. Has he?
Not.
Has he?
Not at all.
Has he yet? That's why I was like, that's stupid. Like the point is, it's Solo coming up with this plan. He's the mastermind. Oh, look, amazing! Let me tell you, that match was so good. That was such a main event match, and Jacob was impressive, but he's a part of the group. He's a part of the bloodline. So eventually you'll build up to him leaving, but we're not going to get that for a bit. That's part of the story.
Wow.
Watch the story. Heels should be booed. Faces should be cheered.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Like, that's too many heels want to be cool.
Yes.
You don't have to be a cool heel. You know what I'm saying? Get that heat.
Yeah.
And the bloodline is getting heat.
And now we're going to get bloodline versus bloodline. Now, here's my question. Now, this is me throwing out. In fact, I don't think I've done a hot take in a bit.
Oh, you haven't, because we haven't done a show in a bit.
We haven't done the show in a bit, so this is my hot take. What if I've been thinking this since day one, because the whole story is that we haven't heard from Roman. Remember, he wasn't contacting Paul Heyman after WrestleMania, and Solo said Roman's not coming back. What if?
But he also said that Roman was contacting him.
Yeah, he said Roman was contacting him, but then he said Roman's not coming back and that he was a tribal chief. What if Solo has had Roman trapped this whole time? Like the day after Mania or the night he beat the crap out of him and had him locked up somewhere in a cage this whole time. And that is why nobody's heard from Roman.
You're lying. It just felt like the right thing.
No. But
I got probably the hottest take that that you have ever heard. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it to the end of the show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save it. Just we'll circle back around.
We'll circle back.
It's hot.
But that's what I would do.
Hot.
That's what I would do. I would bring Roman back, like, and make him look like disheveled, have like a long beard, make him look like a truly wild Samoan. But I would. That's what I would do. Like, I'd bring him back. If anything, I would put Roman in like almost like Solo's making him in that role back then, like where he's got to follow behind Solo now, and they're trying to break Roman out of this situation. Like that would be a lot more interesting. But regardless, Bloodline versus Bloodline or Bloodline Solo versus original Bloodline is going to be such an epic feud for the rest of the year till 2025.
Yeah. And the good thing about that is once Roman does come back, you can get Cody out of that situation.
Yep.
And then that can be its own thing away from the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah. Do you guys think that Cody's gonna hold the title for a very long time?
Yeah.
At least until next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
At least.
If not, he might lose it. He might lose it a quick one and then win it right back. Like that's what I think. They're gonna go a lot more, less long title reigns. Like we're probably never gonna get another Roman reign.
No, we ain't gonna get that. But I could see close at least till WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or shortly after next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
Looking ahead, what would you do as your main event for next year's WrestleMania?
What outside of rocking Cody?
Yeah, just any of your options.
He already came out and said that, when I come back, it's me and you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said our story is just beginning. Yeah.
So the question is really, what is the
CM Punk versus Seth Rollins?
Is that the biggest match you can come up with for WrestleMania though?
No.
Not the biggest one, but it's one of them. It's going to be one of the nights. It'll be a main event on one of the nights.
Yeah, that would be night one.
Well, do you also think that it's going to take that long before they wrestle? Because it's only July.
Yeah,
it's July now. I can foresee.
I think it's going to
at least three matches with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
I think all three of them are going to be involved in that match, though. It's not just going to be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre or CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. It's going to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre and probably Damian Priest.
You say at WrestleMania?
It could. Yeah. Why not?
Because it's
the thing is the way they're building it up. If you look at it, it's okay when you get healthy. The same thing you're doing, basically the same thing you're doing to Drew, I'm going to do to you.
Yeah.
And it's going to do this.
Yeah.
And they're going to be getting in each other's way.
I could see that.
So, I don't foresee a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Plus, I personally don't think Damian Priest is going to be. I think Damian Priest is going to lose to Gunther.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I don't think
it's
so.
guaranteed.
I don't even think he's not going to have anything to do with the main event next year.
So looking ahead, because currently it looks like Cody's going to be champion going into WrestleMania, and Gunther is going to be champion going into WrestleMania. So who faces Gunther on night one, and who faces Cody on night two?
Are you saying if Rock didn't already say or do you think it's going to be another situation where it's Rock and Cody night one, and then Cody versus on night two?
I don't think they're going to do that again. I think they just did that just to set up, the reasoning and to give The Rock a main event so he wouldn't throw a hissy fit.
That was actually a big risk too, because you got all the main event players in one night. If he gets hurt, you're screwed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's going to happen. I think that's for sure. I think that's War Games, to be honest.
Do you think Sammy would go back in the bloodline to help Roman?
I see that as War Games, not going to lie. I really do.
It's a possibility.
No,
not to help Roman though. To help Jay, but not to help Roman.
Oh yeah, no, they're not going to help. They're not going to help Roman on purpose. They're going to help him because they have to.
I saw a theory about and it was in a group. I can't remember which group it was in. It was like Roman returns, and he takes them on by himself, and then he just gets totally destroyed.
Yeah.
And then he has to reach out to like Jay and then Jimmy, and then they come together or whatever.
And I feel like Roman's going to do the story. He's going to be like, I had to do it because I had to do this for the family. That was the reason why I was this way, but I never was this way. And he's going to have to prove that. Yeah.
Can I say one other? First off, I also agree with D-Mac. He's not going to have that title.
Oh no, he's losing it.
Also, can we apologize to Jimmy Uso? Because Jimmy Uso said that he attacked Jay because he didn't want him to be the head of the table and he didn't want him to get corrupted. And everybody looked at Jimmy Uso like he was the bad guy. Well, look at Solo.
It makes perfect sense. That's the proof.
Did he not foresee what was going to happen?
That's the proof. But then again, Solo was never officially the tribal chief. He was never named the tribal chief. He took it.
True, but
still, that's true. Yeah.
Like just even thinking you're the tribal chief is making these guys like, you know what? I'll just do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, and I gotta show it by force. Like that's the big thing. They have to bend the WWE to their will when you're in the tribal chief role.
Look at this. He said Roman and the Shield.
Man, talk to Moxley. I don't think he's ever coming back.
Yeah, I don't think you're going. Yeah, I don't see Moxley. I don't see Moxley leaving.
I never thought CM Punk would come back though. I don't know. So who knows?
Well, Moxley seems like he's more of a stand-on business kind of guy.
Well, yeah, he's also extra.
And he gets to do. I think he literally gets to do whatever he wants.
He does. You know what I'm saying? He very much does. But hey, WrestleMania, looking ahead. Honestly, I could see a conversation for Gunther versus Cena and Cody versus The Rock. That's arguably that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because
what we're getting.
Like you got to think about it when it comes to WrestleMania, it's about the biggest match possible that you can get. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the best match.
No,
it's about the biggest match possible. There was a reason Rock and Hogan did that deal in 2002. It was the biggest possible match you could get out of that roster.
No, it's just because Stone Cold said no. But
yeah, that too. But I mean, it's about moments, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's about moments. You know, WrestleMania is more about moments than it is the actual matches.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. But they make sure they put some stuff together so that the moments give you matches, or the matches give you moments.
Yeah,
you know.
But yeah, does anybody agree or have any different ones? But I'm thinking John Cena versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, and The Rock versus Cody for the WWE Championship.
Especially since Cena is probably, especially since he said that the last time is now. And this
I got the biggest match of all right here. Okay. You ready? The greatest match that could happen at WrestleMania. Alex Wright versus Glacier.
Oh,
I mean, that's the greatest match in the history of wrestling. That'd have to be its own event.
Anything with Glacier.
It would be its.
Yeah.
That'd just be for the true Universal title. They'll just have to do that one time only, and then retire the title after that because you couldn't follow it.
No, you couldn't.
Now, speaking of the retirement of John Cena, how do we feel? How does everyone feel? The final year from January 2025 to December 2025.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Old.
Yeah, right.
I never in my life felt old.
20.
Still hearing that, and I was like, "He's gonna retire."
Yeah, beginning to end, we've seen his whole career.
I've never been a big Cena fan anyway. Like I respect him, I get it. You know, he's sort of the Rock of his generation or of that generation, I guess.
He's just John Cena.
He's the Hogan. In fact, he's bigger than Hogan.
But
he's John Cena. Yeah.
I've never been on that page.
Hogan is John Cena of his era.
Really. Honestly, that sounds about right. Like at the same time, Cena's ascended, I think, just about every top face in history for what he has done for the business. I'm not gonna lie. He is probably the greatest top babyface wrestler in history now.
Of all time.
Never had a heel run.
Yeah.
That's
Well, he did initially. He did have a heel run. That's when he became the doctor.
In the
The
beginning.
doctor of thugonomics.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is basic, this is basic thugonomics.
Now with it being, he said about 40 dates, so he probably wrestle. He'll be at Royal Rumble. He said Elimination Chamber, and he said WrestleMania were the only 3 he announced so far.
Yeah.
So what opponents do you think Cena absolutely needs to wrestle?
Got to be Orton one last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get Orton in there. Then
He's gonna
probably
get all
some young guys, but definitely Orton.
Gunther.
Yeah.
And shit, even CM Punk.
CM Punk.
I'm about to say Gunther, CM Punk. I could even see.
R-Truth for sure.
Oh yeah, we gotta see that match.
We definitely gotta get. We gotta get.
I would love to see them win the tag titles together.
That would be funny.
That would be really great. And they both do this 5-knuckle shuffle for a finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying, D-Mac.
Yeah.
Dog, I was when he debuted, 2002?
2002, the most epic year in wrestling history. Because we got him, we got Batista, Lesnar, Randy Orton, Victoria, and Shelton Benjamin. That one year. The greatest class in history.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I think produced the most main eventers in that one class. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The championships alone.
Yeah.
More than everything.
Yeah. So Cena, the last time is now. Oh.
The last mother-loving time is now. So.
And if you want to hunt down Mr. Magnificent, he already has Brian Keith after him, and now all the Cena fans can come after him too.
I think that's the reason why we haven't been on so long. Like
honestly,
him been sabotaging us, so he ain't got to deal with Brian Keith.
Yeah,
that's what's been happening.
Yeah, he's rolling with Big Bill now. You better chill.
Is he injured right now?
No.
Okay.
No, he's with Jericho right now in the learning tree.
The learning tree.
Yeah. Okay. So, what else did we got going on?
How do you guys feel about the Liv and Dirty Dom?
I think it's
art,
perfect,
cinema.
It is perfect,
cinema.
Absolutely perfect. And then this last one is the way they did it to mimic what freaking Eddie Guerrero in China did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley just returned from injury. Liv Morgan is our world heavyweight women's champion. I mean, the women's world champion, as they call it. And honestly, this has been the best version of Liv, in my opinion. This is actually like she's got a character that works. Her work has gotten better over the last.
Usually, I can't deal with it.
Yeah, so it's been good. I just
much better.
What happens to Judgment Day? Because you got a couple of situations. You got Damian Priest probably going to lose the title. Rhea returns. Then you got the Dom Liv situation. And then what is up with Finn? Because I feel like they've been hinting towards something this whole time with him. So,
I mean, I think he was probably annoyed with Damian Priest.
Yeah.
But I know he's not annoyed with Liv because now he's a champion again.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, they're out, she's in.
Yeah. Okay. So you kick out the original 2 Judgment Day members and then they roll.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
Rhea's a baby face now at this point.
Yeah.
She's a baby face.
She is.
I think we get a face turn from Dom.
A face turn? Dom can't be a face.
He can't.
At all.
I wouldn't.
It'll be a long while before he could be a face.
I mean, he got jumped in.
I wouldn't even try to put Dom as a face.
I mean, Rhea abused the man into into like leaving his family and joining. Like she beat the crap out of that dude into submission. So he liked it. That's the thing about this.
He liked it.
and it turned him evil. So now he's evil for good.
What you mean turn him evil? Could I please have some more?
Can I have some more, please?
Yeah.
He said, mommy.
The man went to prison.
He did.
He did go to prison
Hard time.
For a day.
times.
For a day. So
Dusty Rhodes ain't got nothing on them hard times.
it was there. So Dom's never turning face. I'm sorry, not anytime soon.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Especially now, look. Especially if he sides with Liv against Rhea.
Oh, it's happening.
Like they already don't like him because of Ray.
Yeah.
Now, if he turns on Rhea for Liv, oh, bro, they gonna hate him even more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the reason why he'll go face is because of Rhea.
Nah. It's more interesting. It's more interesting what they're doing. What if he turns?
I feel like even if he's stuck with Rhea, they still boo him just because it's him.
Yeah.
He's got real heat.
See, I think
You don't push your little daddy.
Yeah. I think what you could really do is have him side with Liv, and Liv then drops him because again,
that's to me that's
realistic.
Sense.
Yeah,
it's realistic.
Liv takes everything from Rhea, including Dominic.
Yeah,
when Dominic sides with Liv over Rhea, she's like, played you.
Yeah,
and then she goes her separate direction. Now Dom is looking like a super doofus.
now Dom got to sit there with the he ate ass face.
Yeah, he'll be like.
And then Carlito comes up like, that's not cool.
That's not cool. Oh, Carlito's been like the Sammy of this situation. Let me tell you.
I've been enjoying Carlito.
He's been hilarious as part of it. It just his reactions. It's like wrestling is about the moments, guys. It's always
about the moments. You know what I'm saying? Emotion over motion.
All right. Wanted to talk about the new signee that has been that has got the world talking right now.
Wait. Before we do that, can we talk about NXT Heat Wave?
Oh yeah, very good.
Say his name and he will appear.
I'm not even talking about that, man. I'm talking about that fatal 4-way match with with Javon Evans, aka Jay Malachi, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, and Sean Spears. That, let me tell you, Javon Evans that boy is a star.
He's got it.
And I was telling somebody yesterday, it's not even just the offense. Like the man can sell the hell out of a move.
The
Every
facials.
Time he gets hit with something, he look like he about to die. Pow! It's big. But like his athleticism is next level, bro.
Yeah. Next level.
You gotta bring it all together. Like you gotta bring it all together when you wrestle. You can do the moves, or you can be great at promos. But if you can bring all the reactions, all that together, that makes a star, and he is a star. He's always been.
Bro, he's the funny.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna be on another match. Go ahead. I'll
The funniest thing to me is like they can't show but so many replays.
Yeah.
Because like he talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, he does.
And like when he caught what was it? I think it was Spears. It was him and Spears on the top, and he jumps up to the top. He was like, dumbass, and then he does the move from the top, and they couldn't replay it. But like that's how he does, man. He be talking his ish. But like to me, he was the MVP of the match, man. Like he was the thing that kept it all together.
That boy bouncy.
He's probably the least experienced in the group, but like everything that he did in that match, like led to something.
Has he been doing it longer than Trick though?
Yeah, you know what? I'm tripping. I know he's been wrestling longer than Trick. I know.
Yeah. I think out of the
longer than Trick, it's just that Trick has just been in WWE longer.
Yeah, main event matches and stuff. Yeah. Now, I thought this was a good choice. Like that boy good.
But I love that finish though.
Yeah,
that finish was
shout out to what was it? Shawn Michaels, John Cena, and was that Triple H, that triple threat match? I want to say that's what it was, that triple threat match. That was the same finish.
Yeah, it was like that was from Backlash one year, wasn't it?
Yep. Where Shawn Michaels super kicked
him. Right? You know who came up with it, right?
So I said, Trick, you should hit both guys with your finish. And Spears, you pull out Trick as Ethan Page falls on top of.
He was the agent. Yeah. The Rock was the agent on the match.
He was backstage. He was there that day. Oh, The Rock. Thank you for making wrestling what it is. But very good. Ethan Page, let me tell you, how do you like? I'm sorry, I can't even say I love All Elite, but he left a terrible situation, slid right into NXT, came across as a star from day one, and then he becomes NXT champion in how many months?
That's crazy. What did he say? 40 days?
We have 40 days.
Yeah.
Come on now. He came in like a whirlwind, and it was serious. Like wrestling's about timing, everyone. It's about perfect timing.
It is. It's definitely about timing, man. And even like Sean Spears, like look, because
Sean Spears coming back. Yeah,
Sean Spears was doing this thing.
Yep.
And I almost forgot, like, because I had stopped watching NXT for a while, but I'm watching it again now, and you
have to.
It's really, really good. It's almost to the level of Black and Gold. It's almost, but it's
I say it is what Black and Gold always wanted to be. I think it's the best, honestly, because I still had issues with Black and Gold, especially during the Gargano, Ciampa, Cole era.
You just didn't like Gargano.
No, I didn't have a problem with it, but once we started doing the finisher offs and kicking out every 5 seconds, then that takes me out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I hate when people kick out of finishers unless it's like a WrestleMania level main event match. You shouldn't be kicking out of finishers on a developmental show. You crazy? Then what's the point? What's the point? And that ruined it for me. But at the same time too, all the people that wouldn't move up. Now we're getting the system back.
Good night.
But you see why though? Like I get it. Like, bro, because some of those guys, they move up and don't do anything.
Well,
I mean, look at what happened. Look at what happened. There's so many guys we could talk about who didn't amount to anything on the main roster.
Well, I think ahead of time who really has it, and then other people get moved up just because, hey, we gotta get you off this brand, and we need some more jobbers, or we need some more enhancement, and you hope that they can find that thing. But at the same time, it's just like what NBA, like every kid that plays basketball well is not gonna make it in an NBA. It's just one of those situations, I think. And so at the same time, it applies to wrestling too. Not everybody's going to be a main eventer. It's just what it is.
Oh, no, I mean, I get it. Everybody can't be a main eventer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can be useful. Look, Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Hawkins lost 200 matches in a row, allegedly.
Yeah.
And he was still in a good place because he was on TV all the time.
And he kept changing himself.
These guys aren't even getting that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just sitting around wasting away. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you at least get on TV consistently, you know what I'm saying, you're good. You just got to make the most of your time.
But it's just like everybody that in that era, they were getting stopped up. I blame Vince mainly. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's ever a wrestler's fault. Like, there's some cases, yes, but it was Vince's fault, especially when they would come up to the main roster. He would just call them up, not have plans for them, or something silly would happen and then it get pushed down. But I think we're in a better situation now with NXT, where it's a better filtering system now going on. Now they just had their main eventers get called up, so now they're building new main eventers. It should feel like a true system. Like it got stopped up for a bit where people weren't leaving, and so it was messing up things. And it has to work this way.
It's just a problem when you move your main eventers up.
Yeah.
But they don't have nowhere to go because the main eventers on the main roster aren't going anywhere.
Yeah. But I think they did it right. Like the main eventers, like Carmella's been used consistently. Lyra's been used consistently.
Yeah,
Ilya's been using consistently.
Been used very well.
So
that's been used very well.
So that's the way you go. Tyler Bate, he got called up, but he just got injured. But he's been used consistently since he got called up.
He was. I was actually surprised at that. I was like, Tyler Bate?
Yeah.
Finally?
Yeah, finally. Like, no one should be in developmental for 8 years. I think that's pure insanity, bro. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. So, want to talk about the All Eliters now?
Sure.
Oh, before we do that Sol Ruka and Kalani Jordan match was fire.
Very good. They shout out to Ricochet. They did the Ricochet Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay.
Yeah, which hey, I saw an interview with Mark Henry where he started crying just because he said nobody creates anything in wrestling. And I forgot that Mark Henry was the first person to do the roll through when he catched the wrestler. They call it the Mark.
Yeah, we ain't did a show in so long. I thought we brought that up.
No, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. But yeah, when he caught Cena and then rolled, was it Cena or?
I think it was Ray.
It was Ray. When he caught Ray, did the roll through and slammed him. And he started crying because he said everything's been done in wrestling, but when you create something, you live forever. And Ricochet and Will Ospreay can say that. That's history made. And to the point,
it's hard to create something in history.
Yeah, especially. So I give credit because Kalani, honestly, Kalani's going to be a star, especially Sol Ruca. I see big time main eventer in the future for her. I think we're in a good situation where they're going to build these new NXT main eventers, and right now they are still green, they are still learning, but they're going to be good once they reach the main roster if they can put it all together.
Oh yeah, too easy.
But yeah, the new signee. Yeah, we didn't mention the new signee, which everybody this story is crazy. I don't know if you ever got the details with that one.
I did not get the details, so I'm going to need the context of it. But I got it. There she goes. Right? Yeah. Shawn Michaels sent the tweet out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot how to pronounce her last name.
Vacquer,
yes. Now she was the New Japan Strong Champion and the CM Double L champion.
CMLL.
Yeah, yes, she was the champ. So she just
that's who Mercedes Moné beat to become the strong champion.
Yes.
And she rolled up in AEW.
Now, there was a rumor she was going to sign with AEW for the longest time because she even said that I can't wait for the rematch with Mercedes. And then yesterday, it was yesterday, craziness. All of a sudden, the wrestling world was talking because she announced, Shawn Michaels just dropped that tweet and said, hey, she just signed to NXT, which.
So y'all can stop talking about her being at that other place.
Madness. And before that, CMLL and New Japan said that they released her from a contract because, she no-showed over the weekend. She was supposed to do a show in Mexico, and she no-showed it because rumor has it, which was revealed, she was at NXT backstage at Heatwave over the weekend. So she was in Toronto. Now, a lot of people are saying that was unprofessional, but she has basically, there was a wrestler she was in an abusive relationship with that was in CMLL to the point where he got locked up for that. And I guess she felt in danger. And so I guess there was some issues going on there where she had already said that she wasn't planning to go back. So that's what a lot of people are thinking. It was the reason why she just went ahead and said, screw it, get me out of my contract. I'm going to WWE. And she had tried out for WWE, I want to say some years ago, and she was brand new. But then she went to Mexico, became really good, got in shape, created her gimmick, killed it, got over, and now she's reaching her dream. Her dream was always the WWE. So there's a lot of things, but I know CMLL's mad, AEW's mad.
Yeah.
Dave Meltzer went on talking about New Japan was pissed because they had announced her for a show already as one of the main people.
APW just announced that she had to cancel her stuff for her UK tour stuff over there too.
Yeah. So they were pissed. So it's another thing in this wrestling war. But she's coming. Juliana's still, coming.
Juliana.
Yeah, she's still coming to WWE, NXT. So it's like I said, the filtering system's still coming. We're gonna get big time indie people coming, and then rumors of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yes,
MCMG. Like D-Max says, this is amazing.
My question now to you, since you were talking about Motor City Machine Guns, what do you think about the partnership between TNA and NXT? How do you think that's going right now?
Oh, I love it. It's been pitch perfect so far. MSK just came back.
Yeah.
I mean the Rascals. This was the debut. of one of the rascals, like it plus return of the other, like it's been pitch perfect. I just wonder if what is the overall end game? Like, what's going to happen with this? Because they've just been peppering superstars on each show. I mean, you had
Tatum
Baxley, and then Charlie Dempsey just this past week on Impact. Like, they're doing a good job of the back and forth. I mean, you had Dana Brooke or Ash by Elegance come on NXT. Joe Hendry has popped up. Like
who again?
Joe Hendry.
No, I was talking about the other one.
Tatum Paxley
or Charlie? Ash. You said Ash.
Dana Brooke.
Ash by Elegance.
Ash by who?
Elegance.
She's not what again?
Dana Brooke. She's not DB anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was a sad day. I don't think I have any DBs left now.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think I have any DBs left. So it's a sad day in wrestling world. But and yet we progress. We progress to the next level there. Who else has popped up for NXT? I mean, from TNA. Kazarian's popped up.
I didn't see Kazarian.
Yeah, he popped up.
He popped up in the
Battle Royal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was where Joe Hendry debuted. It was the same match. Yeah. He got out Joe Hendry.
I didn't watch the whole episode, so
yeah, that was good. He threw out Joe Hendry, so it was like the first few seconds. So that's why everybody was so hyped when Joe Hendry popped up. So I just wonder what's the end game. What are we building towards with this TNA association?
What if TKO is going to purchase?
Hey, let them cook. Let them cook.
Honestly,
let them cook.
But I would leave TNA. I would still let it exist though.
Yeah, don't buy TNA. Just let them cook.
No, or you could buy TNA, but let them still exist. Like
I don't think they will though. That's why I said don't buy them.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, different regime now. So
that's the thing too. Like they're based out of Canada. They have to see
it as something that makes money. If it's not making money, and
they're gonna drop it.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, well, why even buy it then? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not looking to be sold, because there's been rumors about TNA being sold like every year.
Yeah.
But if they're not trying to be sold, like, what's the point of buying them if you're just going to drop them later? Just
I learned a lot.
Do their thing.
I learned a lot about what
for their library.
Yeah, that could be one thing. But one thing,
that's a lot of people losing their jobs for a damn library. Screw that.
Well, also, here's the thing about a lot of businesses is, hey, every business is open to being sold. It's just you got to have the right offer. So maybe if the right offer comes around, but the only thing I could think of is WWE used to have multiple developmental places. They had OVW, then they had Deep South Wrestling, they had a Memphis territory, they had Shawn Michaels Texas territory for a bit, and then Triple H, FCW. Triple H, remember when he initially announced that they wanted an NXT in multiple areas, that they could send people to do a worldwide thing. TNA could be the Toronto area. Like, that is technically where it's based out of now.
Is it? It's not based in the States?
Well, no, they do the show in Florida at the Universal Studios. But the company that owns it currently, they're based out of Toronto. They're Canadian.
Gotcha.
So that's a potential.
That's all right. That is all right.
Now let me talk to let's talk about the All Elite. Yeah. Like, especially last night, I get it was wildness.
Yeah, I missed it yesterday.
Let's pull up the Bryan Danielson one. I'm sorry. I missed the DB. So he won the Owen Hart tournament. So the winner of it gets the main event of All In, which is now their Mania essentially in Wembley. So he's going to be facing Swerve. A lot of people thought with the Swerve Will Ospreay match that Will Ospreay was going to win, but Will Ospreay said there were rumors that Will Ospreay said that Swerve should win because he didn't want him getting pushed down the card after this. He didn't want to ruin his title reign.
I read that as well about how,
and Tony
Ospreay heard what everybody else heard.
Yeah.
he's not immune to hearing stories and rumors.
Oh, he responds directly to rumors. You remember what he said in response to Triple H's little line, and that was another thing Triple H had to say that too. He's like, I don't want to be a match 7. He's like, and I'm not talking about anything. Don't read into that. He's like, I was talking about our shows. So I can already tell you that Tony Khan was probably going to book Will Ospreay to win the title and face Bryan Danielson, because supposedly this is going to be his last year in wrestling.
Who, Danielson?
Yeah, this is supposed to be his last year. So I had a feeling that he was going to do the same thing he did with Sting and retire him at All In. But now you got Swerve versus him in the main event, which I think this is good for Swerve. I still don't see it with Swerve, even though he is over. Ospreay is great. Like, I think he absolutely deserves to be the face of AEW. Clearly, I think he's a main eventer. It's clear. But I could see what they're trying to do with Swerve. It's an okay pivot, but I just don't see it. I've yet to see it since he won the title. I thought it was a good feel-good moment, but I'm not sold. So I think they could have went with Ospreay, and I would have been cool with it. But that's not what we're getting.
But I'm glad he's not a transitional champion. So I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. The other match that is for All In, honestly, this could be the main event too, because of how they built it over the last bit. Is Mariah May? She won the other tournament, beating last year's Owen Hart tournament winner, which was Willow Nightingale.
I'm looking for the pic. I don't know if it's in there.
You talking about where
she's bloody.
Yeah.
You should see a bloody pic with her and Tony Storm.
Oh man, have you seen the clip?
Oh no, I watched it. I was watching it live, and let me tell you, it is wild. It is wild. This is the alternative that All Elite should have consistently been. What they did last night was amazing. Like,
I know it's here somewhere.
Yeah,
y'all just got to keep going. Y'all just got to keep going.
No, it was amazing. But so just to recap, Mariah May has been like Tony Storm's protege pretty much for the last few months. So she's dressed up as Tony Storm. She has just been obsessed with her. She wrestled to impress her. Then Tony took her on as her mentee. And so she's been helping her with matches and vice versa. So it was a big deal for her to get to this tournament final. And she beat Willow in the finals last night. Her and Tony were celebrating and everything was great. She got the belt. And then right at the end of that, once they got to she beat the tar out of Tony Storm. She took that belt and whipped her. She beat up Luther. And then the most brutal part of it all, like, because Tony Storm was already bleeding, she took one of the heels and started jamming it in Tony Storm's forehead, and just holding her up. Like, it's almost like this is like the modern version of Mickie James and Trish Stratus.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
That's bar for bar, but it's amazing what they've done, because Tony Storm has been the best gimmick over the last year or so with Timeless Tony Storm. It's been great. So the fans have been cheering her. So eventually you were going to have to turn her face, and this is the perfect way. You built a brand new top level heel that has been basically been under her wing, learning all of her secrets, learning her weaknesses this whole time. And honestly, I could see this match main eventing also. Like, it was that moment alone we're going to be talking about as one of the best betrayals in wrestling, if you ask me.
Best betrayals,
it's up there with the greatest betrayals, and which go along with Ciampa turning on Gargano after they lost the tag titles.
Too soon.
The Festival of Friendship.
Oh yeah, what's my name on this list?
It still hurts me. Jericho's, hey, why's my name on this? And then you see the list of KO and Kevin Owens' dead face, or Enzo and Cass, when Cass turned on Enzo and he was crying, or the classic, the barbershop window where Sean turned on Marty. Like, that betrayal, and that was the last image you saw last night. And I'm like, whoa, you got a main eventer you just built instantly right there. Like, Mariah May has already been pitch perfect with playing the character of the obsessed fan, but and she can wrestle well, and then for them to do that, wow, art
artsy
art
on deck.
But and Hangman's been rocking a new character, like extremely serious version of the Hangman. He's killed it. I like the Elite's gimmick right now, where they're the swarmy heels, because I've been telling y'all for years that they've been this way. That Nicholas and Matthew have been this way, especially Matthew. And it takes a lot for me to say that I like this gimmick. I mean, I think it's funny with Okada, calling everybody a bitch. Like, that's been funny. But I don't know what they're doing with him, or the rejuvenation of the Scapegoat. Now the TNT champion. Like, he's killed it. So, All Elite might be on the up.
Speaking of, didn't he just face his old tag partner?
Yes, he did.
And Marco Stunt.
Back from the dead was the child, as Jim Cornette would say.
Right, exactly.
Someone's child, Marco Stunt. He beat the crap out of Marco Stunt too. That was a brutal match. Oh my God. Like, I think that's the thing All Elite can do to really make the difference, is brutal. Like, less corny, more brutal. If they keep that up, then you got something. You got something big with it.
Rated R instead of PG.
You can only get away with that so far. I don't want them to get the WCW situation, because they've been close numerous times.
Because that was another one of their issues.
Yeah,
they were too damn racy.
Yeah, a little too racy. But
PG-13.
Yeah, wrestling is in a good spot. I mean, and we still got channel changes coming soon. NXT's going to CW in October. In January, Raw is going to Netflix.
To Netflixy.
And then SmackDown will be moving to USA next year. So
you're not gonna hear Seth freaking Rollins no more.
Fucking Rollins.
Yeah, Triple H says, they're going to be pushing the limits. And like, we're going to be able to do a lot more on Netflix.
Well, so much for the kids.
Yeah. You
don't
get the flashing and all that stuff.
No, Lesnar is going to pop up day one, and he's going to be like, fuck the kids. Fuck the kids. Or what do you say to Heath? I don't give a shit about your kids.
Right. Hey, guess who's back?
Yeah,
we're all gonna die.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, episode 1. Fuck them kids. So.
They should pop up on the screen and say that.
Yeah. No, in fact, you remember when Vince came in and talked about
shirt. You don't get a shirt that says F them kids.
Yeah. Do you remember when Vince came out on that very first Raw that was like, this is going to be the Attitude Era, we're going to start pushing the limits?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar. He's going to come out. He said, welcome to WWE Raw on Netflix. I'm Brock Lesnar, and fuck them kids. And then it's going to start. We're WWE. I don't give a shit about your kids.
Right. We used to, but we don't anymore.
Hey, you can either show up still or whatever. I don't care. Fuck your kids.
WWE. Since this is John Cena's last year.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we're retiring his ass off.
Hustle, loyalty, and fuck them kids.
Look, it's going to start off like this. WWE Raw.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
First episode, Jade and
Jade
and Brady are going to reenact that. That's going to be the first episode. They're like, "Welcome to open mic night, bitch."
And the audience is going to be like, "What?" Exactly.
and let me tell you about who was at the Netflix pitch meeting, and he told when he decided to come up with this idea. He was like, "No, oh yeah, I need that." No, I'm talking about when the guy that came up with this idea. Okay, so what I'm telling you, Netflix, is we're gonna say fuck them kids. We're gonna just be next level. I'm the final boss, and Raw should just be unlimited now. And we're bringing back Brandy Rhodes. She's gonna say it's open mic night.
Damn. A Like the first promo of the night, the first motherfucking promo of the night.
Hands, why are we trying to chase them?
You know me.
Part of the problem. You're part of the problem, Ian.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
You
You're part of the problem, Ian.
you don't know me.
You're part of the problem, Ian.
You're part of the problem.
You know me.
WWE, you don't know
You
me.
don't.
You want to know something crazy? When I turn heel here, I'm gonna do that promo.
Yeah, you got to do it like verbatim.
Bar for bar.
Verbatim.
Well,
Bar
you guys
for
heard
bar.
about the first sponsor for the Netflix show, right?
Uh,
Wings. Yeah. Woo woo. Wings. Legendary flavors. World Championship wings. Woo. Woo wings.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Legendary Rebels. World Championship wings.
I ain't seen a rapper.
Nope.
I haven't seen a drink cup. I ain't seen a bone. I ain't seen none of that. Bro.
Does it still exist? I wonder. Like, we
know.
still need to try Woo Wings.
I don't know. I know he's trying to do energy drinks too. I feel like
Yeah.
he's doing too much.
He is. Legendary flavors.
Legendary flavors, man.
All right, now, before we go, as always, follow us on all platforms and everything.
You see the
across the
banner.
bottom.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Facebook, Smash the Mat, Twitter, Smash the Mat Pod, Instagram, which we were streaming on. We were on Instagram Live for about an hour. That one only lets us run for an hour. So, it got cut off. But then you could recatch it on YouTube, Smash the Mat Podcast. And so, this is what we do. So I guess.
wait. Oh, I almost forgot.
No, actually, no, not even that.
Mhm.
Wait, before we even get to that, I just want to hold on. There's a pick, and I just wanted to bring this up because where'd it go? This was from the women's month. Here we go.
Oh yeah,
This was crazy.
Oh,
That was probably
that was the spot of the night. Honestly, the women's Money in the Bank was better than the men's. Like, they lost their minds. Or Chelsea's table spot too at the end.
Yeah, I was looking for that as well. Like, it was just a lot going on.
Yeah,
it was great stuff. Like, don't get it twisted.
And yeah, the winner was, of course, Tiffany Stratton. Like, do we know who do we think she's going for? Which that was an epic moment. Trish Stratus killed it, and
Probably
the new
Bailey, because I say Bailey because Liv is gonna be wrapped up with Rhea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I foresee it being Bailey.
Honestly, it would be interesting if she breaks up to like that would almost be poetic that both Rhea and Liv are fighting over this title, and then Tiffany just comes in, takes the title for both of them, and so they're both screwed. But I do agree it's going to be Bailey though.
Yeah, it only makes sense because they've already got something going on anyway.
Yeah. Now, do you think because Nia's going to be facing Bailey, do you think it's going to be during that match?
Now that would be interesting because Nia and Tiffany Stratton are kind of like buddies,
and I think that's on purpose. That might be
by design. Now, they could use that to take the belt off of Bailey, but like, would it be Tiffany double crossing Nia? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many ways to make this happen.
Yeah, but I don't think that would work just because. Well, it's like you can't turn Nia face though. That would be pretty bad.
No, exactly. You can't turn Nia face. But if Tiffany helps Nia win that belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into a situation on Raw with Liv and Rhea. As long as Tiffany could take the belt from Liv and Rhea.
That's
really. You can still keep that same babyface dynamic for Rhea.
Yeah. That's honestly, I could see that happening more. But it's like, also, do we want to continue Bailey, or do we want Nia as champ? Like, I worry about SmackDown that
let's be. Bailey's reign hasn't been too much of anything.
Well, that's also, it's because they've been trying to make up for the original WrestleMania main event, which was, they called it was supposed to be Charlotte versus Bianca. for the women's title. Like Io wasn't supposed to go into Mania as champ, but they kind of didn't have a choice when Charlotte got injured. So, and they weren't going to run Bianca versus Io or Bailey again. So now, could that be the situation? Could we just Bailey wins and then she might lose it to Jade or something? Like what are we doing with?
I don't think Jade needs to win the world championship.
I agree.
Not the women's title. If they really are doing a women's IC or United States, maybe we can do that. But even then, like I would like to see Jade in just a regular feud.
I agree.
She comes out on top instead of just, oh, give her a belt. Nah, just let her go through the motions with somebody.
Yeah.
Put her in a program that lasts like 2 to 3 months or whatever.
Is it the time for
put her in a feud with the stud line?
Oh, the stud line. Oh my God, I'm done with you. Talk
they're
about
not
the
even
new
on the same show.
Yeah, the new faction.
They're not even in the same show.
It's the new faction of Sonya, Shayna, and Zoe. No, I've also heard the She-Eiled.
You're right.
The She-Eiled. What was the other one? The She-Eiled. What was the other one? I saw another one that really made me laugh. Oh, the Butch. They called it the Butch. Oh God, I can't even think.
The Butchwhackers or something like that.
It was something, but yeah.
Is that
it was
what
something.
You said?
Yeah. No, it was something else, but it had Butch in it. Like it was another like play on an old like too funny. I think they're gonna be legit. Like hard. Sonya can talk, so I think that's good because both Zoe and Shayna need somebody to talk for them. So
that's facts.
I think that's gonna be great. Now, again, wrestling is awesome. We're gonna be back every Thursday now. Every Thursday.
I'm ready for my hot take.
Oh, wait. What'd you say? You said it's somebody's birthday?
No.
Oh.
I said every Thursday. We're going to be back.
Well, I was about to say, I was like, whose birthday it is?
No, it's nobody's birthday yet, but every Thursday.
You raggedy bitch.
It ain't my birthday yet. It's coming. Next month is my birthday. But every Thursday, talk with us. We'll have some fun. Now, without further ado, Mr. Magnificent has a hot take that he's been saving for the end of the show.
All right. So my theory is